Now, our second segment is creating a perfect Ramadan routine. What is a perfect Ramadan routine and why should we prepare that? That's very important. Okay. Now, see, for example, raise your hand if you have ever felt like a day just flew by. And by the end, you thought, what did I even do today? Does it happen with you? See, the morning started and it just finished. The entire day went off. And it flew like anything. And you think in the morning, what did I do in the morning? From morning to evening, I didn't do anything today. Anything like this. Did you all feel like this anytime? Raise your hands if something happened like this with you. Yes. See, the truth is Ramadan days go by very fast. It's not every day, but usually Ramadan days go very fast. And if we don't plan them, guess what will happen? We need to plan each and every day. Otherwise, if we don't plan Ramadan days, they'll pass off very fast. And then we'll waste time. We'll forget to do ibadah. Right? So, if we don't control our time, distractions will steal it from us. There are too many distractions, it will steal it from us. That's why today we are going to make a plan to win every single Ramadan day. Why should you have a routine? That's a superpower of Ramadan. See, let's think for a second. If a student has an exam but doesn't make a study plan, what will happen? Do you think you will do well in your exams? No. Why? Because you didn't prepare for the exams. Same way, exactly, the Ramadan is even more special than an exam. Okay, it's a chance to change our lives. As we have discussed in last two sessions, it's a chance to change our lives, collect good deeds, and get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Enter into the Jannah by the door name. You remember the door name? What was the door name? With which the people fasting enter into Jannah. It's a Rayyan. Okay, and when you fast during the month of Ramadan, you will get a Jannah ticket, a golden ticket. As I've told you, we have discussed in the last sessions, you will get a golden ticket with which you will enter into Jannah through the door of Rayyan. Okay, so when you are fasting in the month of Ramadan, these days are very special for you. But without a plan, we might waste it on sleep or phone time or just random distractions. You'll be playing games or you just do something, drawings or something, or you know, you do have schools, you do have so many all activities. By the time you go to school and come back and do your homework, you have very less time for ibadah. So you need to plan it before time so that you can make use of your Ramadan in a best possible way. So today we are going to do something like a fun activity. How? Design your perfect Ramadan day. You will create your own Ramadan routine so you know exactly how to spend your time. Inshallah. Like say design your perfect Ramadan day. How will you design? Like say you have one blank schedule now. Okay, imagine it's Ramadan. And how would you plan your perfect day? Step one will be just take one blank sheet, put lines on that, or as you know, you can make the some clouds like this into that one for every day. One day preparation you can make, and that will be a replica on each day. So you prepare a perfect Ramadan day timetable. When you are going to say suhoor time, what will you eat and what will you do after your suhoor? And then your school or homework, how will you balance fasting and studying? At what time you will go to school, then when you will return back from school, and then how will you do your homeworks, and then how will you do your ibadah? You should plan everything before time. Okay, now only you can sit today, you can sit and prepare your Ramadan perfect Ramadan day schedule, and then share it with me so that others will get inspired. Just imagine if you have done something and somebody else had got inspired looking at your Ramadan schedule, or looking at your journal, or looking at your perfect Ramadan day schedule, and they also plan like you will get the ajr for that, you will get reward for that. somebody is learning from you, and inshallah you will get good rewards. If they go to Jannah, you will also be given rewards of that, and lifelong, if they will be following your tips or how you have done, they've got inspiration from you and they prepared their whole day for Ramadan schedule, then you will also be getting ajr for that. You will be getting rewards for that. And you know, if you get rewards, what will happen? Your taqwa light in the heart, it'll glow more and more, you know. So as the taqwa light grows brighter, your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also get closer and closer. Real, that's a way you should develop your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whenever, see, all the time, whenever you do something in your school, you try to do something I want to do first. Same way, whenever something all these activities that we do, you should always be first to do that, and immediately, like, you do it and submit it to the admins or submit it to me, send the picture to me, I'll share it in the group, inshallah. So everybody, whoever looks at your schedule, looks at your timetable, looks at your batch. In the last session I told you to make star and stick it in your room, wherever you go, and you can, whenever you pray, you can prepare a batch for you. You can prepare your modest girl batch. Whenever you go to any party and put your hijab, then you give yourself a modest batch. So that way you will be developing your own deeds, inshallah, and you'll be getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whoever looks at your deeds and they learn from you, that will be again a reward for you. So prepare your Ramadan day timetable. Whenever you're getting for the, make your time schedule, okay? And then you prepare your rest time also. A power nap helps keep your energy up. So whenever you are going to have a nap, you can write, say, 15 minutes I'll sleep after coming from school, then I'll go help my parents preparing iftar, then after iftar I'll sleep for 1 hour, and then I'll do my tarawih. Like, however you are doing your day schedule, you can make your schedule like that. And then your Quran recitation, yes, even one page a day makes a difference. One page a day. If you're having too busy schedule, you're too young, say 8 years or 9 years, you can just recite one page a day. And helping your parents, like, what small help can you do for reward? You should write in your perfect Ramadan day schedule and just say what help can you do. Cut your vegetables, cut fruits, and help your parents. And when she's making parathas, you can just flip the paratha. Whatever, like, say, you can put the dinner table or the iftar table, and you can fold your clothes, you can fold your bed, you can clean up your bedroom. These are all the sorts of help you can do to your parents. Okay, so make yourself comfortable, write everything what help daily I'll be doing to my parents, that you can write in your perfect Ramadan day schedule. And then iftar and tarawih, how will you end your day in the best possible way? Okay, how, what the entire day, and then iftar, and after that you will do your tarawih. So how is your ibadah going to be in your day? Okay, so think about what's realistic for you, not too much, not too little, just perfect. Don't write so many activities that you will end up not doing anything. Just make a realistic schedule for yourself. Okay, and then decorating and sticking it in your room. Whenever you make your perfect Ramadan day design, what you do is, now then, once you're done, let's decorate your schedule, and then use stickers, colors, anything. Make it something you will be excited to look at every day. And here's the best part: when Ramadan begins, you already have your plan ready. Just stick it in your room and follow it. There should be, everything is there. It's there in your room. You have your Ramadan calendar. You have, now I'll be making you do your Tarawih tracker as well. How to make your Tarawih tracker? So whenever you recite your Tarawih, you can just color that circle in that. I'll show you today how to make the Tarawih tracker, inshallah. So this way you can make use of your time. Otherwise, if you don't make a planner, it will just pass away. Your time, Ramadan, will pass away having nothing in your hand. By the end of the Ramadan, you think, oh, I didn't do anything in this Ramadan. So don't let your Ramadan go and pass like this. Make best use of your Ramadan. Okay, and then see, your routine is your secret to a successful Ramadan. Even small daily actions can bring huge rewards. Small actions, nothing more. You are not going to do something very big. Just small activities. Keep your schedule somewhere. You will see it every day. That's how your schedule should be. It shouldn't be, you wrote your schedule and then you kept it in your cupboard and then you never open it. It shouldn't be like that. Keep your schedule so that you see, look at them at every day and start doing from now onwards. Cut off all your distractions. Ramadan isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things at the right time. Okay, so let's start planning now, so when Ramadan arrives, you're ready to shine. And then remember, cut off all your extra activities, social activities, your computer time, your mobile time, your game time, okay, your chatting time. Remove off everything and save your time to make best use of Ramadan, inshallah. Plan your Ramadan, make every minute count.